Hey treasure hunters, welcome back to another episode of Gem State Treasure Hunting. I got my wife out here with me again today. We were just out yesterday to the same spot. We're out here on the claim, and we're gonna work these bars that we were working on last time that we were here. I'm gonna work on this hole here. My wife's got one started over there, and we brought out a special piece of equipment today that we have not used on the creek yet. So this will be fun. We'll process some buckets and run them through that. See how much gold we come up with at the end of the day.
Thank you for joining us, and we're going to get to it.
Alright, so I got my hole opened up again and tossed all the rocks out of it that I'd stuffed in it when we left. And for those of you that may or may not have seen the last video from this spot, I'm going to take a test pan and show you what kind of gold we're getting before I fire up the high banker. Alright, so here's the gold from my test pan to show you kind of gold we're getting out of here. There's a real nice piece right there off to the left there. And a whole bunch of specks came out with him. And there's still a bit more in the black sands there. But that'll be nice. I'm running that kind of material through the mini banker today. We'll get lots of gold today. And just for those of you watching that have seen our last video, I wasn't able to clean out my snuffer bottle last night, so we're going to do a cumulative amount between yesterday's gold and today's gold, so we'll do a final weigh up at the end of all that. Alright, and before I get started classifying and filling my buckets from that hole right there, I show you my redneck classifier. I built it myself out of chicken wire and barbless wire for the handle, and then I just wrapped it in tape. This is what you do when you can't afford an arbor fabricating classifier. Alright, so got the mini banker all set up, tested, running perfect. Got my first bucket dug out. It's 3/4 full. And we're going to fire this bad boy up and start scooping in pay dirt. I'm having to hold my phone and film at the same time, so you'll have to bear with the footage. Everything seems to be running pretty smooth. That's the texture material. It's always a good sign. Everything's dispersing out through the box pretty evenly. After we run this bucket, we'll shut the pump down and see if we can see any gold sticking out. just got our first bucket ran. I'll show you what the mats look like. They're just loaded in black sand and garnet. Lots of heavies. I don't see any visible gold, but it could be trapped down in the mats. I'm also going to test my tailings, make sure I'm not blowing all my gold out of my box. I might have to change angles and stuff. So that's our first bucket ran. It's looking pretty good so far. Everything's staying agitated. Still plenty of room for more material to run. I'm just going to take a test pan of my tailings and then work on my next bucket. So I didn't show it on camera or anything, but I panned out my tailings and had one little tiny piece in my tailings. So that's an acceptable loss rate for me. So I'm not going to change anything. I'm just going to start digging and continue feeding. Alright folks, I just got done digging up bucket number 2. I got a catch pan down there, so if anything gets blown loose when I turn this thing on, it'll get caught in the box or in my pan. I'm not worried about losses so much because I did my test pan of my tailings and only found one little piece. So everything's dialed in pretty good. So I'm going to turn this bad boy on and get to running some dirt. This part is so relaxing. Love doing this. Need to do it more often. I'm going to increase the angle of my hopper a little bit. Alright, I just got done running my second bucket of dirt. And I'm going to pan that out. And then we're going to pull the mats out and do a complete clean out after this run. And see what kind of gold we are catching. See if we're even still on it. I haven't test panned in it since the first bucket, so I'll probably do that after I do this clean out. So this is our concentrates, and I was panning it back to try to do a reveal, and look at that guy. He popped out of the black sand, sitting right there on top. It's a nice piece for this area. Not quite a picker, but I'll take it. Alright, well, this is about as good of a sneak peek as we're gonna get. I'm gonna have to take all these concentrates home and get this cleaned up properly, because this stuff is really dense black sands and garnet, so the gold just stays locked up with it. But that's a pretty good showing for 2 buckets. I'm pretty happy with that. And the big piece, he's down here in the backside somewheres here, but that's pretty freaking nice. That's my wife's turn on the high banker. She's running some real sludgy material, so running her low and slow. That thing's gonna be loaded with gold. This is the hole that she's been digging that material out of, and it's real rooty, gravelly stuff, and she's been producing pretty good gold out of it so far, out of her test pans, so this should be good. System's running perfectly. I tested my tailings and didn't find a single piece of gold loss out of my matting. Pretty happy with that setup. Eventually, I'm gonna get some V-mat, some vortex matting for it. That'll be nice. Then we'll really be catching some gold. I'm gonna have to change my system over from the DeWalt battery powered operation and bring me a regular 12-volt battery down and clamp it to the pump, because we've already burned through one battery and didn't even get through my second bucket. So yeah, we got one battery left after this one dies out that we're working on now, and then we'll just be hand panning the rest of the time. That's a good way to catch gold real quick. You having fun, baby girl?
Oh yeah, this is a lot better than panning.
Oh yeah, a lot easier on the old back too.
Yep.
My back is killing me from yesterday. Really feeling it today, so it's nice to take it easy today.
Yeah, not as young as it used to be, that's for sure.
Me neither. I just turned 36 through 2 days ago. And I feel it too, in every inch of my body right now.
Yeah, it feels good though.
Yeah, it feels good to finally get out for a little while. Get out of the house and be out here on the creek, out here in nature, doing what we love to do. Finding pretty rocks and finding pretty gold. And hanging out with my pretty wife.
I love you.
I love you.
Thank you. This is a lot of fun.
Yes, this is...
It's so much more fun than work.
Oh yeah. This beats work any day. Yep. Has to run it slow, so it's kind of bogging up with the bigger rocks. She's not running the classifier plates or the expanded steel. It's not really necessary. But it's catching heavies down there in the mattings. Just black.
Yeah, it looks like they're all mostly agitating.
Yeah, they're all agitating real good.
People are gonna be yelling at us.
Yeah, that's alright.
It is. I'm running everything into a pan. I just want to get it concentrated down a bit.
A lot.
Yeah.
Because that's some thick, sludgy stuff. We'll check back here to you guys in a little bit. Real quick, I wanted to show you guys some of the rocks I've pulled out of my hole today so far. Check that guy out. Beautiful piece of chalcedony. It's got some pink and orange and yellow and some white. That would make a real pretty necklace. Knock a piece off of that. I'll show you some of the other ones. I got some pieces of jasper. We got a lot of pretty rocks yesterday too. So yeah, just plugging along here. We got that big piece of chalcedony over there too as well. So yeah, we've got quite a collection going already. I just did a quick test pan out of my hole to make sure it's still good to go. And judging by this pan, I would have to say yes. Some nice little pieces of wire gold there. I'm going to do another bucket of dirt and probably be done with that for the day. And just go back to doing some hand panning until we get out of here. Alright folks, this is going to be my last bucket of the day. This makes 3 buckets. Gonna run it through the high banker, and then I will show you the results at the end of that. So stay tuned and we'll show you the gold at the end.
I'm recording now.
This is the concentrates from my bucket of pay dirt. Wash off some of these lighter materials. I'm not going to wash it all down because I'm just going to take the concentrates home and clean it up there, because this is thick, heavy stuff. Take a little more off. Get these big rocks out of here, and then we'll try to do a reveal for you guys. Lots of black sand. See if any gold pops up on top of the black sand as we're panning it back. Oh, yep, there's a piece right there. I just poked his head out of the sands. It's a nice little piece. Well, he's got friends. He's trying to escape.
Garnets and stuff in this heavies is just makes it
Next to impossible.
Yeah, to get it all isolated, we're gonna have to figure out a Miller table situation when we get home.
Uh-huh. Yeah, Miller table would definitely be the way to go to clean this stuff up. We'll show you what the pan looks like after I get this washed back some more. so you guys don't have to sit here and watch this. Alright, so this is about as good as a shot as I'm gonna get you guys of this gold until we get it all cleaned up at home. Pretty nice. There's still a bunch more down here. Some nice pieces here at the top. I'm pretty happy with that for my last bucket. Might do a pan or two maybe, but otherwise I'm pretty well done for the day. My back has had it. And check this out, you guys. There's a water snake right here, and just in front of him is a western fence lizard. I'll zoom in on him so you can see. There's the lizard, and there's the snake. Out here sunning themselves on this big old slab of bedrock here. We cleaned this piece of bedrock off last year and got quite a bit of good gold off of it. But I thought that was pretty cool to see a snake and a lizard so close to each together, sunning themselves on a rock. Alright folks, we're all packed up and getting ready to roll out of here. Got everything put back together, made it look like we weren't even here, so we're gonna get rolling on the road and we will show you the gold after we get it all cleaned up. Alright folks, we're back at home and I have sitting here right in front of me my concentrates from my snuffer bottle from the first and second day of being up there. And then I've got my high banker concentrates in this pan that we're going to go through and clean up as well. So we are going to do this one first, which is the snuffer bottle concentrates. And then we'll combine everything that I get out of this with that and do a total weigh up at the end. Alright, so here's the result of the gold we got from just my snuffer bottle for those 2 days of panning. Not too bad in the second day. I didn't do very many pans, so most of that all came off the first day. I'm pretty happy with that. Now I gotta suck this gold up and then work through this pan of concentrates one spoonful at a time. Alright, it's starting to get dark and I'm going to start processing my concentrates. I'm doing it 1 teaspoon at a time because this is some heavy stuff. I'll show you the results after each pan's done. Alright, so there's the first teaspoon of dirt panned out, and that's what we got from 1 teaspoon. So this is going to be a pretty good cleanup. Alright folks, we did it. We got the gold all cleaned up. And here's a look at what we got. This is out of my concentrates from the high banker run and the contents of my snuffer bottle from days 1 and day 2. So that's pretty freaking exciting. I'm happy with that. We're going to get this dried up and then we will get a weight on it for you. Alright, so we got the gold here on the scale and it's ringing up at 0.033. That's my best take yet from this creek from up at the claim. Pretty happy about that. So tonight is July 3rd and I'm cleaning up the concentrates from my high banking session, and our town is doing our 4th of July celebrations tonight. So happy 4th to everybody out there. Drive safe and enjoy the light show.
Don't do anything we wouldn't do.
of the other stuff.
Ooh, pretty. I love that purple and gold one.
Yeah. My camera's picking it up exceptionally well.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Not bad at all. Ooh, pretty.
Tried zooming it in, it didn't like that very well. It was all distorted. Looks better from further back. That one was cool.
What the hell is that? Must be a drone or something?
Where?
Right there, right in front of my finger. The little blue blinking light. What the fuck picked up? Oh, it's just gotta be too far away. Now, but I followed it from over there. It's just moving too fast to be like an airplane.
Yeah, I don't know. It could be a drone.
It's gotta be. Excuse me.
If I had a drone, I'd be flying it for sure.
Oh yeah.
Get great footage off a drone.
Oh, I think that's it right there.
No.
Ooh, that one was sparkly. Yeah, I think so. Look at that. Ooh.
I think this might be the grand finale, folks.
Yeah.
Happy 4th of July, everybody, and happy treasure hunting.
So shiny. Be safe, stay hydrated, and keep all your fingers.
Well, thanks for watching, guys. Please remember to hit that like and subscribe button. It really helps out the channel a lot. We've been grateful to be out here for the first couple times for the year. It's real nice. My back is killing me though, so we're going home. So until next time, happy treasure hunting, everybody. Bye.